For people living under the flight path, there is at least the consolation that they're entitled to compensation.
So the problem here is...
The money is for depreciation in property values, but for Norman Mead and hundreds of other people, this has led to fierce conflict. They believe BAA Limited, which owns Stansted, is dragging its feet over claims lodged as long as 5 years ago.
Almost by the day, I suppose, as parish council chairman, I have people ringing me up or coming here saying, what is happening about our compensation? I have people who were made offers way back in last year, June, July, August, now being told that it'll be another 6 months before they're paid. And I think it's quite disgraceful.
Dear Sir Alan, I am writing yet again regarding our Stansted Airport compensation claim. Further to your letter dated the 4th of November 1995 informing us we should hear in the near future, we have yet to hear from BAA. Why is this?
Carol Morris is one of 1,900 people who've lodged claims. Less than 300 have been paid. Her MP agrees that negotiations with BAA have become very drawn out.
We are all totally disgusted with the way BAA are handling this. There's just a handful of people have got their money. They are absolutely dragging their feet over this. When you move into a village with a tiny airport and it's been turned down to be made into a London airport time and time again, and you don't expect to be an airport, well, that's not your fault, is it? So obviously our properties will be worth less, so I think we deserve compensation. So why aren't BAA paying out?
The payments are due by law under the 1973 Land Compensation Act. But according to an agent handling many of the claims, negotiations have virtually stopped.
We're not trying to knock BAA in this. We don't knock public authorities, but the point here is that claims are taking so long to negotiate that at the current rate of progress we'll be talking about 5 years in some areas, in some badly affected areas, before they receive compensation. Now, all I can say there is that if BAA even agreed 20 claims each week, most of the worst affected areas would be settled by the end of the year in 1996.
At their quarterly meeting, the Independent Airport Consultative Committee is also becoming restless at the lack of progress over compensation payouts. In some cases, they could be as high as £50,000.
Our agents are frustrated, to say the least of it, because suddenly last October you stopped your routine negotiations with them, and nothing has happened since, and nothing seems likely to happen until February, March of this year, they believe. I think once you make someone an offer, you should be prepared to pay promptly. And I thought that's what you were agreeing with me when we last met at the last consultation meeting.
Reports have been that we've stopped putting out offers. That report is incorrect. We are still putting out offers to local residents. And as I said, we'll probably spend or settle at least another £500,000 over the next 3 months. And I would suspect, and I sincerely anticipate, that over the next 12 months, we will probably settle another £2.5 million worth of claims, if not a little bit more. So I can understand that a number of people are getting somewhat agitated and fed up with the whole process. I think we made a conscious decision about 12 months ago to get some progress going on here. That has resulted in the settlement of a significant number of claims. It's not resulted in a settlement of all of the claims. That process is going to continue over the next 12 months or so, but significant progress has been made over the last 12 months.
You're dragging your feet, aren't you?
I don't think we're dragging our feet at all. We're being prudent, we're being fair, and we're making sure that every single claim is properly settled.
If Stansted Airport continues to grow, residents will be entitled to even more compensation. The present runway could handle around 40 million passengers a year, 10 times the present number. A second runway would double that capacity again and rival Heathrow for supremacy. It has never been completely ruled out.